Hey guys, what's up? I know the room I'm in is kind of bright, like it's really bright from what I see, but in today's video, I want to show you guys something that I did with the new CMF minifigures for the D&D ones. So I know I said I wouldn't make a video on them until me and my brother collected the whole set, but I decided that I wouldn't review the minifigures right now, rather upgrade or use some of the minifigure parts to make other customs, which is what I did in this video. So I used, here, I'll just show you like this. So I used this Lego minifigure from the D&D CMF, and I don't know the names of most of these characters. I think they're just not specific names, and probably just character types you can do. But you see these legs? So if you turn them around and ignore the printing, it's light reddish, or it's reddish brown with dark blue. And you know how the newer Captain Americas, or at least some of them, have light reddish, or reddish brown hands and dark blue, but they don't come with dual molded legs. The only reddish brown and dark blue legs that are dual molded that we have from Lego that are official are from Captain Carter, and that has some red highlights. Now those are really detailed and I like those, but if you want to go for a more modern or classic kind of look that doesn't have red, then this is the perfect minifigure. So we have like 4 of these guys, because yep, duplicates are a thing. So what I did was I erased all of this printing here. Now it will take a long time, but you don't need to erase the hips. I just switched them out for ones that are not printed, that are just dark blue legs. So I made this. And I'm going to show you more ways to upgrade if you want different ways. But I think this turned out super well. Just look at those dual molded legs. Once you erase the printing, they look so good, and they work perfectly for your Captain Americas. So once you erase those perfectly, and it's not purist, but they look absolutely amazing. So basically how I made this version of the minifigure is I added those legs with some plain blue hips, added dark blue arms and reddish brown hands. Now, you could use the Captain Carter arms, but if you're going to use those arms, you might as well just use the legs. That way the red printing matches on the legs and the arms. But since there's a different way to do it, and I think this looks great, I'm using this. So the torso is from the upgraded Age of Ultron Infinity Saga Lego minifigure. That came, I think, most recently in the Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron set that Lego just released. The head is from Cedric Diggory from, I think, the Quidditch one, the Quidditch set, and then just some strawberry blonde swept hair. And I think I'm going to keep this hair through all the varieties that I'm going to be making today. So, yeah. Okay, so I assembled this one, like the day I made this up, and then I upgraded the suits. So this, I think this looks a lot like the Smithsonian, I think it's called, from Captain America the Winter Soldier movie. It's like his suit from when he fights Winter Soldier at the end of the movie. I think it's called the Smithsonian, but it looks a lot like it, so I recommend you do this, and then you just use all the pieces we looked at earlier, except use the helmet and the head from the newer Captain Americas. And so with this minifigure, I might as well show you it unmasked. I just flipped the head around and kept that strawberry blonde swept hair. So you can switch up the head and hair combos if you want. Like you could put this head on the other one I showed you, or you can put the head from the other one I showed you on here. And I'm not going to go through every combination just because that would take way too long, and we're already in like almost 5 minutes into the video. So I'm just going to show you one last design. Okay, so this is the last design, and I think this also looks a little bit like the Smithsonian. But also, please don't make fun of me if it's not actually called the Smithsonian and I just heard a very great lie on YouTube because I thought I saw someone call that the Smithsonian, so I'm just calling it that. But anyways, I used the torso from the Mech Captain America minifigure, which is, it's not the best figure, but I think this works pretty good. And then I used just the other pieces that we looked at earlier. And here's unmasked. So at the end of the day, am I proud? Yes, I am really proud of this discovery. So if any of you, like any other YouTubers, steal this, or maybe I'm not stealing, like I'm not saying I'm stealing, but maybe someone else had this idea. If not, then I'm pretty sure this is my first idea. Feel free to use this, but yeah, that's just all I wanted to do here, because with the release of this minifigure, I just realized how good those legs are to make Captain America, although it does require a non-purist method to take off that printing, which can be a little time-consuming. So I would also recommend maybe like a nail polish remover. I've seen some people use that before, but whenever I do it, it gets all smudgy, so I'm just using this because it was easiest. So yeah, this is great. I think it's the best that I'll ever get to, and yeah, thanks for watching this, guys.